Welcome, creators. Welcome to another reading. And in today's reading, we'll be looking at guidance from Spirit in the areas of love and abundance. Okay, so guidance from Spirit in the areas of love and abundance. So let's pick first the three significator runes for the piles. This is pile number 1. Pile number 2. One, 2, and pile number 3. There we go. How is it's like that? It's the Canas rune. Beautiful. I'm gonna show them up close so you can get a good look at them. 1. This is pile number 1. The Wunyo rune. Pile number 2. The Dagas rune. And pile number 3. The Canas rune. So these are the 3 piles. Pile number 1, let's start with your reading. Pile number 1, you chose this rune. I think it's actually the Thurisaz rune. Yes. Yes, it's the Thurisaz rune. I probably said Wunyo in the beginning, but it's the Thurisaz. It's the rune also associated with a thorn, a change, or catharsis. Let's start your guidance from Spirit on first love. Let's get some guidance from Spirit on the area of love for pile number 1, please. There we go. We have the 4 of Cups, the Ace of Swords. Let's place them right here. The Ace of Swords. We have the King of Pentacles. We have the 8 of Cups. And we have the 3 of Cups. Area of love, some guidance in the area of love. Fortune. I'll place that one here. And let's get this oracle card. The area of love, some guidance, please. These 2. Let's see what we have. Coyote, trust, divine detours, and parrot. Watch your words. Wow, what is this trying to tell us? Pile number 1. So gonna pick a few tea leaves. Let's get some guidance on the area of love for pile number 1, please. There we go. We had wedge. Someone is trying to come between you and a friend or something you want. Torch. Spiritual development, enlightenment, awareness, and understanding. Dealings or a relationship with a younger man. And lobster. Financial pinch. Pile number 1. What is going on with the guidance from spirit in the area of love? So the Thurisas rune, together with financial pinch, and a wedge, and the Four of Cups. It is really giving me the vibes of there is something in the area of love that is stinging right now, that is acting as a thorn for you. There's something not going the way you want it. And this could be in an existing relationship. For those of you that have a relationship, it is a change is coming up. So there's something going not the way you want it. Pile number 1. And the guidance from spirit with watch your words and with the Ace of Swords. The Ace of Swords is the card of truth and clarity. Truth and clarity and being precise. And the parrot with watch your words. There's a change coming up, but you're being asked to deal with it carefully. Pile number 1. So let's see. You're being asked to deal with this from your higher self, really, but also coming from a place of peace. You don't like the change that is happening, but you're being asked to trust the detour in your life, to trust the change that is coming up. And if you keep speaking your truth, but focus on your truth, don't go blaming, don't go looking for, oh, what's going wrong? What are you doing this to me, that to me, therefore no. Speak the truth about what you want. Speak the truth about what you would like to happen. That's what you're being asked to do. And if by speaking the truth of what you would like to happen, if you then lose the old, if you would then lose the situation the way it is right now, you have to trust that is part of your, it's part of your manifestation process. It's actually falling away for the new to emerge. So this could also just be a transformation in your relationship, right? This doesn't mean that your relationship will end. But you're being asked to walk away from what is. So that could be like walk away from the circumstance that it is right now and find a new version of yourself where you can actually work together and celebrate eventually, right? So you're being asked to focus on what you would love to have. And be very careful with your thoughts also, not just your words. Be careful with what you focus on. Okay, be very clear and be focused on your truth. Be focused on your personal truth and what you want, that is. And it could be that the old will transform or fall away, okay? Are you being asked to trust that divine detour or that process, the process of that? Through this process, you will grow spiritually. Okay, you will get more confidence in your manifestation process. You will get more confidence in speaking your truth, in going for your truth. It will lead you to fortune, and this will give you big confidence, because what you're being asked to do right now is actually a difficult phase. It's a difficult phase right now. Maybe you are in a relationship and something is not going the way you want it, and it's very easy to be like looking at that, like, oh, this is not going well, this is not going well, and like the more you focus on that, the more you will grow, and you will actually not see whatever good is there. You will just be focused on the bad. So either you're being asked to focus on what it is you want. Be focused on your truth. Be focused on your personal truth of what it is that you actually want. And therefore, you will naturally move away because of that spiritual practice, because it is a spiritual practice. And we're not saying that you should not look at the negative that is right there, right now. But once you focus on what you would love, the conditions change. The conditions transform. Look at that. You go from this boo-hoo party to this party where the other person is also happy and you're happy, and there will be fortune, right? So this is a difficult time for you right now because there's so much evidence of the unwanted. There's so much evidence of it. It's so in your face. You're feeling a bit depleted. You feel like the other person is against you, or people in your family are against you. Like it's just not going the way you want to. But you're being asked to, despite the problems, despite the negative evidence that is there right now, you're being asked to still focus on your truth mentally, right? The swords are mental, the deck of the mental power of thoughts, and it's the Ace of Swords is about truth and clarity. So focus on your truth. Focus on your desires with the King of Pentacles. King of Pentacles is a guy who created it all for himself, right? And he's enjoying his life. He's enjoying what he has created. Focus on what you would love. Focus on yourself as in this position. Oh my God, I have everything I wanted right now. And it's actually so easy, like, to focus on that more than to focus on this. Acknowledge this. It's here. Don't pretend it's not here. We know this in alchemy and manifestation. Anyone who teaches you how to just forget about this, ignore this, don't listen to these people, right? It's important to acknowledge it, but put more focus on what you want, right? Acknowledge it, therefore, then you neutralize it, and then focus on what you want, what you would love to see happen. And this will be a natural transition, like, because of the spiritual practice. Look, he's wearing this cloak, he's wearing this staff. You will naturally move away from the old. It's the spiritual journey that makes you leave the old and step into the new and the fortune, the celebration and the fortune, right? Spiritual development. It could be that you actually have financial issues right now, that's what it's about. Also, you get the King of Pentacles. So it could be that the pinch right now that you're feeling inside of your relationship has to do with finance. Maybe you're having this arguments about money. Maybe you feel like your partner isn't contributing enough, or maybe he feels that you're not contributing enough, or this is very particular for some people, right? This is a general reading for multiple people at once, so please take what resonates. But if you do this spiritual practice, which is yours only, you're not supposed to do that with two. You are supposed to do it. You're supposed to focus on your truth. You will transform the old, leave the old into the new, and fortune. Literally fortune. So this could be fortune within your relationship, but it could also literally mean your finances, right? And you're supposed to, this practice, this spiritual practice, trust that. Trust that. That's where your power lies, right? So mind your, watch your words, not only your words, watch your thoughts too. Watch what you put your power in. Watch what you put your light on. Pile number 1, this was a guidance on your, the area of love from Spirit. I love this for you. I hope this guidance reaches you well, and I hope you know what to do, and I hope you do it, because look what will happen. 3 of Cups and Fortune. Isn't that beautiful? Pile number 1, it took me a while to decipher your message, but we got here, right? We got here. And I wish you all the best. I wish you all the best with this. Now let's look. I'm going to put these cards away, and we're going to look at the area of your abundance. Let's get some guidance from Spirit on the area of abundance. There we go. So, can we get some guidance, please, for pile number 1 in the area of abundance? Can we get some guidance, please? Pile number 1, the area of abundance. Ooh, the 10 of Cups. Can we get some guidance, please? The Empress. What section? The Magician. Wow, 3 of my favorite cards. Can we get some guidance, please? The Queen of Wands. Such powerful energy. Unbelievable. And the 4 of Swords. That is interesting. Okay, let's see. What else is coming up? What else is coming up? Oh. Lazulite. Cosmic Serenity Peace. I'm going to read that in a little bit. I'll place it right here with Authority Sauce Rune. Can we get some guidance in the area of abundance, please, for pile number 1? Okay. 2. We have organization and resistance. And let's get some tea leaves. Oh. Actually, I am feeling this one. Let's see, we have Cat, a two-faced friend. So this is the area of abundance. We have Wishbone, a wish is granted. Scissors, disappointment in some affair. And Dog, close-up, pleasure with a close friend. So a two-faced friend. Okay, let me move this up. We can move this to the side, and then we have more space. Okay, let's get one of these. Guidance in the area from Spirit. Guidance in the area of abundance. Panther, come back into your power. Let's see, where can I place that? Can you see it here? Yes, I think you can just see it. Okay. So what are we seeing here? Pile number 1 in the area of your abundance. What is the guidance you've been asked to do? I'm going to read this Lazulite card. Lazulite, Lazulite, The cosmic forces are at play with lazulite, bringing serenity, peace, and tranquility to anyone who crosses paths with the stone. Lazulite comes from the Arabic word lazawart, meaning sky or heaven, and is referring to the sky blue color of the stone's surface. Look. It stimulates the third eye, drawing out psychic and intuitive abilities and dispelling worry, anxiety, and stress to promote a clear state of mind. Use lazulite when you need extra strength to heal addictive habits and to give yourself that inner peace against personal demons. Together, wow, this is giving me a lot. Okay, so together with this, come back to your power. And together with the Four of Swords, I'm getting a lot of information here already. Pile number one. Pile number one. Pile number one. Inside of you, there's two, right? There's two of you. There's one who has a very clear wish, who is full of creativity, who has a very clear vision of exactly what they want, who's like the magician, who is the influencer, who is... And there is, with a two-faced friend, there is you in sleeping mode, right? There is you, your resistance. You're being asked to befriend your ego, pile number one. You're being asked to neutralize some addictive habit that you have, right? Some personal demon. Like, it sounds very heavy, but you're just being asked to cut corners with some disappointment within yourself, right? And if you do, whatever you want, whatever creativity in the area of abundance that you're growing, you as a magician, you just look at her, the Queen of Wands. She's just like, this is what I want. Magicians go the same way. This is what I want, right? Here, look at that dream. Look at the Ten of Cups. It's like a dream come true. It's a perfect... There's this wonderful, happy scene going on here, which right now is in the birthing process, right? You're brewing it. You're it's in the womb, right? But there's still some part of you that right now is keeping this birthing process in a very slow pace. It's going really slow, right? You're it's almost stagnant, right? Still, don't worry about it. Like, you're not supposed to worry, okay? You're being asked to reorganize things within your ego. But right now, you're so passive. It's not your passive, but the state of how you want your abundance to grow, whether it's linked to your business or maybe, well, whatever, however you see your abundance, right? However you see that. You're being asked to step back into your power, right? To actually deal with and not deal with the things that paralyze you. Deal with the things that fight against the dream that you actually have, the wish in abundance that you actually have. You're being asked to deal with it. Deal with the resistance, because you know that there's that side of you. You're very much aware of it. There's something keeping this thing going so slow, when it could actually, look at all this power that you have. This is all going completely, wow, you know, Ten of Cups, the Empress, the Magician, and the Queen of Wands. I mean, that's sincere, incredible power. And that's a lot of magic in the making. It's a lot of magic in the making. Now, let's birth it. Let's actually birth it. And to do that, you're being asked to, once and for all, look at that part of you, inside of you. Look at it and see how you can work together with it. Let's reorganize, right? Let's go back to this part of you and befriend it. Befriend it and let's work together. Let's make them work together. Cut the disappointment out, right? So there's one part of you that isn't too sure about the abundance. It's trying to keep you safe. It's trying to keep you from being harmed. It's whatever agenda that it has, right? It thinks it's doing something in your favor, right? It's still thinking it is your friend, right? But you need to communicate to it clearly. You need to communicate with organization. Communicate to it clearly and tell it what you want. Look, you want that harvest. Tell it what you want. Tell that friend, the one that is now working in this favor of this abundant wish. Tell the friend, like, come on, let's go. Let's do this. I really want that. I know what you're saying. I get it. I understand where it comes from. Go back to the root, whatever you need to do to deal with it. And then tell it what it is that you actually want and focus on that. Because look at all this power. It's unbelievable. Unbelievable. And the wish is granted. If you take this guidance, the wish is granted. Pile number 1. Step back into your power. Because you know it's actually very simple. It's really simple. It's simple because I feel like you have one big block. But the block is pretty, I mean, it is keeping everything very asleep, right? Even though the wish is there. It's very clearly. It's even already, there's already a lot of momentum there. There's a lot of energy you got from the dream, from the wish. You know, and you are the magician. You have that power to manifest it. You have it. You have it with the Queen of Wands. You certainly have it. But just this one last tiny thing you're being asked to deal with. What source of abundance exists in you, right? Befriend it with pleasure with a close friend. That two-faced friend, right? The one that also thinks it's doing something in your favor. Don't demonize it. Don't demonize it. But maybe it is an addictive behavior, as this card said. It could be an addictive habit that's keeping, maybe you gamble, right? That is actually all the money that you make is going out the door, right? Or whatever it is. It could be just a limiting belief when it comes to being successful, being abundant, being powerful with the Queen of Wands. You're being asked to really take a good look at it, right? And befriend that. Cut out the disappointment there. Deal with it once and for all and be sharp about it. Pile number 1, this was your guidance from Spirit on the area of abundance. I hope you enjoyed your reading. It was pretty clear to me. I wish you all the best of luck and I hope to see you in the next reading. Bye. If you like this reading and you want to subscribe to the channel, please do and give me a thumbs up and I will see you in the next one. All right. There we go. All right, pile number 2. Pile number 2, this was your rune. It's the Dagas rune. Hope you can see it, the Dagas rune. There we go. The Dagas rune is the rune of a breakthrough, awareness, and dawn. Oh, I actually forgot to put some tea leaves back in the pile. Let's do that right now. There we go, and let's shuffle these. Oops. Oh, some fell on the floor there. All right, pile number 2. Welcome to your reading. This was your rune, the Dagas rune. It's the rune of dawn, breakthrough, and awareness. Let's take a look. Today's reading is all about Spirit's guidance on the area of abundance and love. Actually, we're going to start with love. So, Spirit's guidance on the area of, let's go here. Guidance in the area of love for pile number 2, please. Guidance in the area of love, pile number 2. The Knight of Cups. And the Nine of Wands. Guidance. The King of Pentacles. The Three of Wands. And one more. Actually, the Ten of Cups. Okay, some guidance in the area of love for pile number 2, please. Some guidance in the area of love for pile number 2, please. Control. Yeah, let's go for some guidance in the area of love for pile number 2, please. The Wombat. I actually felt this card coming through at the beginning of the reading, even upstairs when I was picking my piles. That's interesting. It says, Wombat, feel at home. In the area of love, that is really nice. Okay, let's get some tea leaves here. Okay, this is already coming out. Star, guaranteed success. Wow. Guidance in the area of love, please. Okay. Oh. Carrot, opportunity or windfall. Guidance in the area of love, please. Apple, temptation will test you. One more. Oh. And bag, something important such as a new job or a raise. And I'm feeling like I need to pick some tarot from here. So I'm going to, can I fit it? Let's see. Some guidance. Oh. There we go. Again, the Nine of Wands. That is interesting. And the Five of Wands. What is this trying to tell us? I'm going to place these here. There we go. So, pile number 2. Let's look at the guidance from Spirit. Well, twice the Nine of Wands. That is, you have not had it easy. Pile number 2. In the area of love, you feel like you've had a long way to go. It's been quite, I'm not going to say struggle, right? But actually it has been not a smooth path, right? Look at her. She had like scratches on her face. Her clothing is torn up. Her arms are, I mean, they're very cut. I mean, you can see that, right? But the guidance from Spirit is, despite the conflict that you have, and I'm actually going to read this card, despite the conflict, despite the challenges that you've had on your path in the area of love, you're being asked to be in a place of, wait, I'm first going to read, before I make too hasty conclusions here, I'm first going to read the Five of Wands. Yes, exactly. That's what I'm going to do. Five of Wands, this particular Five of Wands. So internal or external conflict, creating problems where there are none. Interesting. Two figures draped in black stand in shallow, murky waters beneath an ominous sky. The hands of the figure on the left are detached from her arms, which conjure and contain a ball of fire. The figure on the right has lost her face, a symbol of identity, and it floats quietly in the waters before them. Where her head once sat, the fire of creation now burns brightly. There's an energy of tension present, as well as a discernible sense of mystery. Oh, beautiful. Pile number 2. Your guidance actually seems a bit similar to pile number 1's guidance in the area of love, right? You're being asked to drop your identity, to keep your spirit pure in the area of love. Stay like the Nine of Cups. Stay in the vibe of romance. Actually already take steps. So if you are in a relationship already, you're being asked to take steps in the direction of where you want to go, right? Keep your head up like the Nine of Wands. This figure stays, and although she's had it pretty rough, she stays pure. Her energy stays pure. Her energy stays pure, meaning her energy stays connected with spirit. It stays pure on what she wants. She stays connected with her dreams, the Ten of Cups. And she actually already is not just dreaming about it, she's taking steps in the direction of that love goal that she has for herself. Feel at home with the Wombat. Maybe for some of you, you are dealing with some I don't belong, limiting beliefs, right? You're being asked to fight this temptation. Not fight it, but see it as an illusion. Pile number 2. The card of control, I'm going to read for you too. Maybe there is more. I feel like you're being asked to control the temptation that hides within your personality, right? So maybe there's some tempting, limiting beliefs that keep coming up. The snake, you see, you're being asked to sit on top of that, to control it, to control this snaky behavior, the snaky thoughts that you sometimes have. Know that you are where it all comes from, the creation comes from. You are the royal figure. You are that. If you hold yourself as that, hold yourself as the Knight of Cups. Hold yourself as this, the purity of what it is that you want, right? Be, do, have. Despite, the Nine of Wands is despite the problems, she keeps her eyes fixed on what she wants. She's actually even looking into the direction of the Ten of Pentacles. Despite the conflict, understand what it is, right? Because it will test you. It will come up. Pile number 2. There's no way that limiting beliefs, if it's a core limiting belief, that it will just disappear. It will come up, but recognize it for what it is, right? Recognize it for what it is. And you will experience guaranteed success. If you take this guidance, if you take steps on what it is that you want, not what it is that you see, take steps on what it is that you want. I mean, look at that. Isn't that beautiful? Is that your wish and love? Pile number 2. Whatever version it is, it doesn't have to be a cozy cottage with a dog and a cat and 2 kids and a loving partner. Whatever your love dream looks like, hold it and take steps in the direction of that. Control that little snake inside of you. Control that little snaky, sneaky, limiting belief, which has been part of your identity, right? However it was formed in childhood. Whatever it is that you believe. With this wombat, I'm getting a lot of I'm getting a lot of energy of that I don't belong. Which then if you focus on that a lot, you know what that will create, right? It will always create like you not really getting this sense with anyone. This sense of connection, this sense of teamwork that a family actually is. And if you keep focusing on that, but I'm getting that you're already doing actually a very good job with 2 Nines of Wands here. This is definitely also double guidance. So keep doing that despite whatever is going on right now, whether you have a relationship or not. If you don't have a relationship, it's very easy to think, oh, I don't belong. There's nobody who likes me. See, I have all this evidence. Despite however long the journey has been, whatever mistakes, quote, quote, whatever you think that are mistakes that you created in the past, or whatever unwanted desires that you created in the past, whatever unwanted results, that you created in the past, keep your head up and stay pure of heart, of intentions, and take action steps towards what it is you want, not what it is you see around you right now. Because it's the action step with the 3 of Wands that will actually create your desired results, right? You can dream about it all you want, which is a very important part of the manifestation process. But there's nothing that says to the universe, this is what I want, then taking a step in the actual direction without having proof that it will work. But taking a step in the direction of what it is that you want. So you're being asked to control that sense of limitation and lack that is going on inside of you, pile number 2. Wow, I love this reading for you, pile number 2. And there's guaranteed success if you do. So I wish you all the best of luck with this guidance that Spirit has for you. And yes, please let me know. Let me know in the comment section whatever is going on. I'm so excited for you. Keep your head up, pile number 2. Keep your head up. You got this, right? Keep a pure spirit. Keep a pure spirit. That's the message from Spirit. Keep your eyes on the goal. Pile number 2, this was your love reading. Let's turn into your abundance reading right now. All right. Let's see. Can we get some guidance from Spirit in the area of abundance for pile number 2? Oh, I knew this was going to come out because I saw it earlier. The Hermit and the 3 of Swords. I was talking about the Hermit. So the Hermit, I knew it was going to come out. The 5 of Wands. Oh, oi. Okay, all right. I'm getting this one. Oops. So, the Moon card, and the Seven of Pentacles. That is pretty clear. But let's see what else is here. Okay. Can we get some guidance from Spirit for the area of, okay, endurance, influence, and friendship? Can we get some guidance in the area of abundance for pile number 2, please? Can we get some guidance in the area of abundance for pile number 2? Ring. A marriage will take place, either romantic or business. Let's get some guidance. Dealings or relationship with a man. Let's get some guidance in the area of love. Fox, shrewdness and resourcefulness, especially in business. Let's see, can I place it here? Let's scoop these a bit up. And I'm feeling one of these. Guidance in the area of abundance, please, for pile number 2. Guidance in the area of abundance, please, for pile number 2. Koala, Spirit has a plan. All right. Some guidance in the area of abundance. I'm feeling this one. Oops, what is that? The Rainbow Mayanite. Okay, I'm gonna read that in a little bit. Ooh, a lot of sun here. We can still see your cards. Pile number 2. What is Spirit's guidance in the area of abundance? Well, there's definitely some wounds to heal here. Pile number 2. You're being asked to go inside, pile number 2, and take a moment of peace. Take a moment of, peace is the wrong word. Take a moment of calm and introspection, and look at whatever has caused you pain in the area of finance, abundance, really. I feel like there's been people. I feel like there's also some struggle with people. Maybe you lost money due to, in a company that there was some friction, some conflict. It made you lose some money, maybe even lose your business. And I think you trusted someone. You trusted someone in the past, and that caused some sort of financial loss. Pile number 2. This is for some of you. I know it's very particular. Maybe you even lost a whole business. It could also relate that maybe in your past, in your childhood, there was always so much struggle around the area of money, around the area of, maybe you really had to struggle to make ends meet. Maybe your family had to struggle to make ends meet. Maybe you grew up with really under the influence of money is difficult. Money is a lot of work. Money is a source of pain. And you actually have the desire to have your own business. Maybe you already have your own business and it's stagnant. It's stagnant because you're not dealing with some wounds. I keep getting childhood wounds. I'm not sure whether it's childhood wounds. It could also be it was definitely with someone that had an influence on you, that was close to you. Okay, and look at these. There's two, I mean, they look like two kids in the grass. Is it two kids? I'm not sure. I'm getting that for a lot of you, that it was, you had to endure a lot of negative. I mean, it's people that meant well, right? It's not people that, for a lot of you, it's not people that were malicious. They meant well, but they gave you a lot of poisonous, limiting beliefs in the area of abundance without knowing. Maybe they had to struggle really hard, so that's what they believed, and then to prepare you for life, they told you about it. They meant well, but this is something that you're being asked to deal with. Pile number 2. That's the guidance from Spirit. You're being asked to deal with it. And also, don't skip that step. You're being asked to deal with that. To go back to that. To think like, why is this not growing? It's the Seven of Pentacles. It's growing slowly. Right? It's growing slowly. But you want to. You want to like really grow this beautiful tree. Grow this beautiful business. Grow this beautiful whatever, however your abundance will grow in your life. But it feels like such a mystery to you how to do that. It feels like such a mystery because of all the things that you've been taught in life, all the things that you had to endure, all the struggle in the area of abundance that you had to endure. Let's read this card. So it's the Rainbow Mayanite. It's an exceptionally high vibrational crystal. Rainbow Mayanite allows you to face any challenging karmic patterns and pulls out the drudgery of the past that is ingrained in the energetic body. Jesus Christ. Pile number 2, that's exactly what we said. It heals emotional traumas on every level, rebuilding the foundation for a healthy support system from the inside out. Connecting you to your spiritual team, this crystal can guide you in seeing multiple perspectives, offering many solutions. Existing in ultimate alignment with all the chakras, Rainbow Mayanite helps you step into your authentic truth. Pile number 2, yes, you're being asked to deal with it. You're being asked to deal with wherever you got those false limiting belief blockages, energetic blockages from, this trauma almost even in the area of abundance, and I'm also getting success. So you're being asked to go back to those roots, look at them, right? Look at them. That will actually heal a lot of it already, understanding that it's not what it didn't come from you. And you're being asked to step into the mystery of whatever desire that you have. A lot of it seems super unknown. Like you feel like you have no idea where to go, what's going to come up. But you're being asked to trust the divinity that exists inside of you and the dream in your heart that you have, right? Because it can turn out to be very fruitful. The marriage will take place, either romantically or in business. So we're going to take that as business for sure. Maybe a nice journal exercise would be like, what if I had, after you looked at all the wounds, right? What if I had, what if I came from a household of successful entrepreneurs that spoke highly of money? And what if my friends were wealthy and I grew up in a wealthy environment and wealth was really normal? What would I believe right now? What would be inside of me right now? What would be sure to me right now? What would I know to be true about money being energy and all of that? And how would money work for me? I think that could be a really nice starting point after you dealt with all the heartache. Pile number 3 that is still attached to you, right? You're being asked to deal with that, to look at it. That's how it heals. Look at it and then choose what you actually want and slowly let that come to fruition, right? Like, let's plant the right seeds. Pile number 2, that was the guidance in the area of finance. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel so that you never miss another reading that I upload. And let me know if there's some of the wounds that you've been dealing with. Let me know in the comment section, and definitely let me know once it starts growing in the direction of your dreams. Pile number 2. Actually, I also feel like I need to read that 7 of Pentacles for you, so I'm gonna do that. There is some message there for you. The 7 of Pentacles, where are you? There we are. Okay, so it says, a pause, states of gratitude, reflecting on your journey, waiting to harvest the fruits of your labor, a sign to keep going. Well, yes, reflecting on your journey with the Hermit, definitely. That's a sign to reflect definitely on the journey. Know that your life is headed in the right direction. It is difficult. It's a mystery to you because you've had like no foundation. Look, you've had no foundation in the financial background. Not a healthy one, at least, not a stable one to build from. But Spirit has a plan. Pile number 2. You're being asked to trust, is such a strange word. Assume that whatever the desire of abundance and business that exists inside of you, you're being asked to assume that's true for you and follow it. Marry it from a healthy foundation so that it's a healthy marriage. And that there will be resourcefulness in your business. Pile number 1, and not shrewdness. Pile number 2, excuse me. Pile number 2, this was your reading. I hope you enjoyed it. Please give me a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and let me know how things are going for you. I'm rooting for you. Pile number 2, I'm rooting for you. It's not an easy journey, but it's a true journey. I can see that for you. Okay, pile number 2, I'll see you in the next reading. Pile number 3. Welcome to your reading. This was your rune, the Kenaz rune. Right, can you see it? The Kenaz rune. I'm gonna place it right here. So the Kenaz rune is it's the rune of a torch, revelation, knowledge, creativity, and inspiration. I love that. That starts out with the right energy. And since we are asking inspiration, guidance from spirit, let's see. Let's start with your reading, right? First, we're going to start with guidance in the area of love, pile number 3. Okay, let's get some guidance in the area of love for pile number 3, please. There we go. We have strandloper. Be playful. I don't know the English word for this bird. Beach hopper, maybe. Be playful. The area of love. Let's get some guidance in the area of love for pile number 3, please. There we go. So we have the devil. Let's see. Let's scoop these over. Yep. We have the devil, the Ace of Cups, the Wheel of Fortune, the 7 of Wands, and the 10 of Wands. What is that all about? Generosity. I'm feeling this one too. Endurance. Let's get some guidance in the area of love for pile number 3. Funnel. Period of frustration, lessons to be learned. Club. Someone will try to make you do something against your will. Skull. Hidden secrets can harm you. And this one. Rabbit. Too much concern with sexual matters. Pile number 2. What is this about? I'm feeling like we need some more tarot. Let's see. Some guidance. Pile number... Oh. The Fool. Guidance in the area of love. The Fool and the Knight of Cups. Whew. What is this all about? Pile number 3. What am I seeing here? I'm going to start with reading the Wheel of Fortune. This particular Wheel of Fortune. Let's see. So, Anasi Ghana. It's an Akan mythology. It's from the Akan mythology. The Wheel of Fortune is endlessly turning, spun by a trickster god. What was once luck is now misfortune. What was hopeless is now joyous. These acts may seem random, but all fates are part of an interconnected web of repercussions. Fortune, an unexpected windfall, karma, destiny, cycles. Bad luck, a lack of control, the past, misery, and disappointment. So these are the 2 areas. What was once luck is now misfortune. What was hopeless is now joyous. I can be playful here and the Fool. I feel a heaviness, pile number 3. I feel there's some heavy energy. And you've been working really hard. Okay, you've been really working, trying to make it work. But you feel that there's forces actually against you. It's been getting be playful and the Fool, which is so similar. There's generosity here and the King of Cups, which are all so positive. And then we have hidden secrets that can harm you. Too much concern with sexual matters. Someone trying to make you do something against your will. And the Devil. Period of frustration. And the Seven of Wands, which is also heavy energy. And the Ten of Wands is again an indication to the end of a cycle of heavy energy. So how do we end the cycle of heavy energy? Pile number 2, you're being asked to... I'm going to read that Devil card for you. I'm getting some ideas. I just don't want to give you the wrong guidance here. I'm going to dive in a little deeper before I say something. The Devil. Where are you? Here we are. Boitata. It's a story from Brazilian mythology. So the devil gives in to the ego, lusting for unnecessary or harmful things, unwilling to leave negative situations. It's a dragon sitting upon a pile of gold it does not need, a person setting a forest on fire for their own gain. What guidance is being told here? I'm going to read this card for you, the Be Playful card. 55. Let's see. So I'm going to translate because it's a Dutch book. So beach hoppers, I guess it's beach hoppers, I don't know. Strandlopers, they are like cute little clowns. Every time they put their beak in the sand, they already playfully hop in the water to chase the waves. This card gives you the indication that it's really time for you to play. Whatever task is awaiting for you, do it in a bright way. Do it in a cheerful way. Explore what is known to you already, but discover the new in the old. Whatever treasure is awaiting you, who knows whatever treasure is awaiting you whenever it makes you laugh again or will make you have fun. So the message here is, whenever you are heavy, whenever life is like weighing on you, the beach hopper will give you, the strandloper will give you the power to lighten your burden by discovering joyfulness and humor. Become like the child, innocent and curious and full of awe, and you will quickly see that this attitude that you will take on will actually make you happier. It will make your life better. A couple of minutes or hours of fun is exactly what you need right now. Enjoy the unbearable lightness, this ridiculous lightness of being. I was quoting a book there, the unbearable lightness of being. And be prepared to take the jump. Be silly. You are normal already enough of the time. So that is it's super relevant to the Fool card. So you're being asked You're being asked to be like the King of Cups, be like the Beach Hopper, be like the Fool. You're being asked to be giving even though you are in a very heavy energy. You're in a tricky energy, pile number 3. This was some sort of puzzle here, though. You're in a tricky energy, which can go one way or the other. You don't know. You have no idea where it's going to lead you to. Some days you feel like, oh, we have a nice new emotional beginning. There's a nice new... And sometimes it's for the ones that are in a relationship. And sometimes you're like, no, this is... our forest is burning down. But you're being asked to be playful anyway. You're being asked to be... To keep your mood light, okay? In the period of frustration, you're being asked to keep your mood light. The devil can also be the illusions, can also stand for illusions, but I think in this case, it actually stands for a tricky energy that you're dealing with right now. Pile number 3. If you're not in a relationship, you're being asked to focus on being joyful and light yourself in the area of love, right? To be a giver, not be a fighter. Be a giver, don't be a fighter. That is really your guidance, pile number 3, in the area of love. Because I feel like there is so much going on in your mind. There's so much, you feel like if you're in a relationship, your partner's against you, but you feel like there's maybe the area of sex is not going the way you want to. Maybe you feel like, are they lying to me? Yes or no? Listen, these could all be actual things. I'm not telling you it's not true, but it could also be the devil playing in your mind, pile number 3. And this is a period of frustration. Like, I feel like there's already a lot of frustration. You've been dealing with this for a long time because you've been working hard. The 7 of Wands. Look at that guy. He's sweating in the sun. Like, oh, he's trying to do it all. But you're being asked to end that struggle. End that struggle by stepping into a light energy. Find the joy again. Try to find joy. Now, I'm not saying if you're in a toxic relationship, you need to keep going, okay, and be joyful. Maybe you need to be joyful for you. Maybe you need to leave for you. But I'm just going to give you the energy that is good for you. It's been like too much work, okay? You need some fun. You need to lighten up, pile number 3. And stop the struggle. If you've been fighting with your partner for a while, maybe you just need to put that on a hold for now. Try to really put that on a hold and try to do something fun. Plan in something fun. Plan something, like just go on a date. Even though it might be difficult to tame whatever things you think are going on, try and see what comes out of it. Maybe it will make you guys open up, and maybe you will talk, and maybe you will see it was just illusions after all. There's nothing much going on. Or maybe you're being asked to just go out and have fun. If maybe this is your thoughts of like heavy and love is like this and love is like that and all these unhelpful excuse me, all these unhelpful beliefs that you have. Maybe step out of those for a while and just have fun. Go out and play and be your playful, childlike self. The version of that, because it's still there. You still have it. You can still embody that. And rise above the demons from the past, pile number 3. Pile number 3, that is your guidance in the area of love. I hope it was helpful for you. Let's now take a look at the guidance in the area of abundance. There we go. So, which pile? This one. Let's get some guidance from Spirit, please, in the area of abundance for pile number 3. Okay. Fool again. That's funny. The Ten of Cups and the Moon. Then we have the Ace of Cups and the Fool. So that's a lot of new beginnings. I love that. Let's see. Let's get some guidance in the area of... Oh. I feel like I'll pick another... Oh, another one. Organization. That's interesting. All right. Let's get some guidance in the area of love, please, for pile number... abundance. Pile number 3. Turtle. Being too hasty is rarely a good thing. Haastige spoed is zelden goed. And okay, the Garnet. Sexuality, life force, intensity. Let's get some guidance in the area of abundance, please. For pile number 3, guidance in the area of abundance, please. Oh. So we have chain of events that will affect your life. And we have carriage, a journey, either physical or mental. I'm actually going to place them here. And then we have eagle, triumph over troubles, obstacles. And let's get... All right. Pile number 3. Let's look at this guidance from Spirit in the area of abundance. First of all, I see multiple things. So first of all, pile number 3, you're being asked to slow down, and go back to the drawing board, really. If you have a business, yes, it's time to make some fruitful decisions right now. But I feel like, and it's all about beginnings. There's so many, you're being really asked to go back to the start of something. So if you are planning a business, if you are having a new business idea, if you, however it is that you want to, whatever abundance idea that you have, you need to go back to the beginning of that. Maybe you are in the beginning stages of it, and make some wise choices. Let's see. Let's read this one actually. Let's see. So, the garnet. This is sexual healing in its highest form. Garnet is a stone of love, passion, and devotion, removing blocks to the desires of the heart. Step into your sexual power and embrace your body, removing all judgments that stand in the way of you and your pleasure. When used in tandem with tantric sex, garnet can heighten the experience, attracting partners that can help you heal sexual trauma. Garnet helps identify and eliminate self-sabotaging behaviors, expanding your connection to body, mind, and spirit. So I had some ideas when I read the first part. So it is removing blocks to the desires of the heart. This is really a dream come true. Your 10 of Cups is a dream come true. And you're being asked to go back to the beginning. It all starts with a dream, right? Every journey starts with a dream. You're being asked to go back to the beginning. The Ace of Cups, it starts in the heart here. So go back to the beginning of what it is that you actually want. How it is. What does abundance really look for you? What does it look like for you? Right? Maybe you are not, maybe what you're focused on right now is not the pure wish that you have. Maybe it is what society thinks that you should have. I think that what you actually want in the area of abundance, it's still unknown to you. Okay, so you're being asked to really dive in there, dive into the beginning wish, the beginning actual vision that you hold. Let's see, and I'm going to read this Three of Cups for you. So, successful conclusions. Time for merriment and community celebration. 3 dancing maidens are reveling in the celebration of their accomplishment, which have carried them to great heights. Their cup and spirits overflow with bounty, sweetness, sustenance, and fullness of life. Butterfly symbols of the soul flutter about them, carrying these beautiful ladies on their collective wings to expansive feelings of shared joy and exuberance. This feels really much of like your idea of abundance. What is your idea of abundance? Really tap into that. Then it says 3 is a number of completion that carries a long history of significance in many religious and spiritual traditions. In pagan traditions, the triple goddess, maiden, mother, and crone represent the 3 major phases of a woman's life and serves as an internal map for growing from innocence and naivety into wisdom. To mystics, the triad represents the completion of all things. Its archetypal pattern of the Trinity symbolizes the transcendence of duality. Etymologically, the word 3 comes from the same root as through and threshold, and therefore suggests rebirth and transformation, symbolized by the butterflies. The 3 maidens in this card can also be seen as the 3 graces, or charities, as they were known in Greek mythology. The goddess of charm, beauty, and creativity were often found dancing and singing with Apollo and the Muses. It's a card of fulfillment, abundance, joy, emotional bonds, friendship, community, and successful conclusions. Pile number 3. It's also the Dream Keeper's Tarot. I know that, but the word, it falls in my eye right now. Like it draws my attention. So yes, you're being asked to go back to the dream. Go back to the core. What is it that you actually want? What is actually your form of abundance? It might not be material wealth. It might not be that. It might be connection. It might be connection. And I think that you are taking steps, currently you're taking steps more into the direction that is not aligned with your heart, the way that your heart looks at abundance. I think like you focused right now too much on money and too much on business, when in fact your heart might want these things too, but your actual true wish that is really in your heart right now has to do with connection and love, and create abundance from there. I'm not saying you cannot create money from there. Maybe you're supposed to have more of a heart-centered business. Maybe your money idea will be more coming from something that is linked to connection. and not the direction that maybe your business is in right now. So you're being asked to pause and really go and look at, like, what is my actual motivation here? And is the business, or is this really the truth of what my idea of abundance is and how I want to gain more wealth or gain more, you know? Because the way you're in right now is actually a bit too heavy, and it's making it more difficult for you to gain whatever form of abundance it is that you want, or multiple. So you're being asked to look over, dive into your heart and look at it from the higher. What is it here that we actually want? If you're focused on the heart of your wish, whatever form of abundance will flow much more easier if you take steps upon that, right? It will collaborate much more easier. You will be collaborating with spirit, with the laws of the universe easily, and you will create abundance easily if you become more heart-centered in your business. Pile number 3. This is your guidance on the area of abundance in your life right now. Pile number 3. I hope this helped you out. Please, if you liked your reading, give me a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. I will be uploading readings very regularly with guidance from spirit on manifestation, on abundance, love, on your higher self. And please let me know in the comment section if this resonated with you, if this helped you out. And if you gain the results, then let me know too, please. I would love to be aware of your journey. Okay, pile number 3, I hope you loved your reading. I certainly did. And I wish you all the best of luck and see you in the next one. Bye.